Okay, welcome back. I am working on the till lid right now, just profiling it. On the small one I decided to make the till. It was a last minute thing. I figured since it's for a little girl and I'm making it to last, hopefully, for a lifetime and past that, to be passed down, figured making a small till, like jewelry, stuff like that, would be a good idea. Till's pretty easy. I didn't even bother to make any real measurements. I just eyeballed everything and used some scrap up. To make the till lid, you just drill in, put in some dowel that I have. Dowel's 1/4 inch. And I say 1/4 inch because I live in America and I'm using the metric system to make the box. Everything's still sold on the old imperial system because apparently I live in a country that equates seatbelt laws with fascism, providing health care for everybody with the Holocaust, and who seems to think sticking with the old imperial system is somehow better than the metric system, which is infinitely easier. Oh, by the way, it's hot, it's humid, I'm fat, that's why I'm sweating. So, sorry, but fat man sweat. So, once you just drill a hole for that, you just find work out a corresponding hole in the one side, drill that, put your dowel in, and then you have a nice little lid here. So you just have to cut a little bit off. And the last time I've been here, since I recorded, I made one side and the two ends. So it's fairly simple work, just laying out, cutting to a line, notching out. I used the plow plane for where the till will be and the bottom. You can also use just a regular mallet and chisel. Now I'm going to go over just briefly the site. Make moldings by hand. You can buy a molding plane, or I use this. It's a Stanley combination plane. Stanley no longer makes them, but I got this off eBay. Clifton, they still make combination planes, and that also makes two different types of combination planes. So you can still buy them from other companies. As I said before, I just like Stanley. But now we're going to make the other side. First, just want to clamp it down. You want to mark. I have my one marking gauge set to the thickness of the wood. That way I can just go down, mark, and I have the other marking gauge, because you never have enough, set to where the depth I want. I mark that. I mark it all the way around because I'll be creating two filisters, which are recesses plowed on the end, rabbet, which goes on the edge. And so, as usual, just lock it down with the hold down. And for this one, I'll be using a filister plane. This is the Stanley 78. And a filister plane makes a filister. It has a fence here for your width, a depth stop, and a nicker to slice the grain so you don't get blowout. Now on this filister here, I tried to make my end cut on the rabbit side, so if I get any blowout, I can just plan it away. This will be on a finished side, so even though I have a nicker, I might just want to take pen and saw this saw down a little bit, that way to decrease any chance of blowout. Came loose. There we go. Like I said, it's just using it to go down. You don't want to take a lot off because you are going against the grain. If you try to take a heavy cut, you could get some serious blowout and really ruin the piece. So